Hi YouTubers, it's Evan for everyone else, we've been around, so it's me, Interesting Ramble right now, Interesting Ramble as of August 29, 2019, I will discuss something right now, this is actually going to be a tobacco-related topic right now, basically, I want to discuss right now, reviewing tobacco products on my channel, not me personally, but reviewing tobacco products in general, obviously there's different types of tobacco products, like cigarettes, cigars, pipe tobacco, chewing tobacco, e-cigarettes, vaping products, etc., hookah tobacco, and basically, sorry, it's a little hot in my room. My apartment's a little bit hot. I'm sorry about sweating. Anyway, a lot of people, who subscribe to channels on YouTube, nice big ass YouTube, kind of expect, people to do reviews, and that's fine. I mean, if you're subscribing to a tobacco-related channel, you would expect reviews. I mean, that's just natural. However, something that can be a little bit of a pain in the ass, like the big ass cigar, is how some people on YouTube, not calling out names, not naming names, but some people on YouTube, nice big ass YouTube, basically they kind of assume this, which they say about assuming is you should never assume, believe it, that. Just never assume in general, is when people subscribe to a channel that does like cigar and pipe reviews, like premium cigars and premium pipe tobacco, or like pipe tobacco in general, and pipes, tobacco pipes, people kind of assume that every channel on YouTube is going to review like the typical, quote unquote, typical tobacco products. For instance, if you're a channel that, like Brian Glenn's Cigar Obsession, he reviews premium cigars, and for example, I used to review predominantly pipe tobacco and also cigars, premium cigars, and occasionally gas station cigars. A lot of people on YouTube, this is kind of a pain in the ass, like the big ass cigar, is a lot of people say, well, why aren't you reviewing cigarettes, or like chewing tobacco, or like dipping tobacco, or why aren't you reviewing like e-cigarettes, like, come on, just review an e-cigarette, or just review this and that, and people can get kind of rude. I have found over the years people can get kind of rude about that. People just assume everyone who smokes tobacco smokes cigarettes, or everyone who smokes tobacco also chews, or everyone who smokes tobacco also vapes. There are some people on YouTube who are strictly premium cigar reviewers who review like Padron, Punch, Licorice Cubana, that kind of stuff, but they don't review cigarettes at all. They don't review cigars at all. That's not to say they haven't tried them, but they don't actually review them on their channel. It is kind of a pain in the ass. Because I've had people, a lot of people, not countless, but I've had a lot of people, ask me, come on, why aren't you reviewing like e-cigarettes? Like, and I do a very long time ago on my channel, I did use an e-cigarette in my videos a very long time ago, about 5 years ago. On my videos, a blue e-cigarette, just to show it on camera, but that's the only time I did that. The whole purpose is, just because, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked, the whole purpose is, just because somebody is a tobacco, quote-unquote, tobacco reviewer, does not mean they review all tobacco products. Like, some people are strictly pipe tobacco, like Matches, like as in Matches 860, he's strictly a pipe tobacco reviewer, occasionally a cigar reviewer, but predominantly pipe tobacco, 95% he's pipe tobacco, Matches 860, as in Matches 860. But the bottom line is, just because somebody is a pipe tobacco or cigar reviewer does not mean it should not pressure them to do like cigarette and like chew reviews or vape reviews. Anyway, big ass cigar for life, bye. Kind of a pain in the ass, bye.